Real Life Street Stars. We're here with RedJak. What it is, boy?
Let's get it.
What's going on? What's up?
For all these niggas don't know, deaf, dumb, stupid, living up on the right, man. Tell you niggas where you from, brother.
I'm from Chicago, the West Side.
The West Side. Hey, it's crazy because you always hear about the South Side of Chicago, Chirac.
Right.
What is the West Side of Chicago like?
Pretty much the same shit, you know. A lot of killing. Shit, a lot of niggas get money. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, you know.
Who are some notable people that came out the West Side of Chicago?
Shit. Like from way, way back, the only people that I know from like way, way back would be like, probably like Common, I think Common from the West Side, I think. And I think like Twister and like Do or Die, Crucial Conflict, shit like that. Like the older. But like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as newer that's buzzing, you know what I'm saying? All the buzzing artists is like South Side, East Side, you know what I'm saying?
Now for real, and I do want to ask, in the South, we out here, we in Dallas right now. You got situations like North, East, West, different cultures with each one. Is the culture, does it change when it comes to, let's say, the South Side Chicago
versus West Side?
West, yeah. What would be a different culture? Would you say from what people may consider like the South Side and shit like that?
Yeah, it's always this ongoing battle. Like people on the South Side don't fuck with people on the West Side, and vice versa. Like it's always South Side versus West Side. So everybody, mostly that I know that's on the West Side, they be like, we don't fuck with the South Side, or we ain't going out South, or whatever. And then it's vice versa for the South Side people. They always try to like have these battles over the food, like who got the best chicken, who make the best fried chicken and shit like that. Like
they battle who make the best jerk chicken.
They killing over fried chicken. Like, nah, my shit go harder.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That's wild.
Now, listening to your music, I only seen like 2 songs out on Spotify, but just listening to your music, you come off more like in the lyricist realm.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And I remember, I think Cole Bennett's from out there, right? And
yep.
he said he used to cover like Chicago hip hop, not the trap star. And then that's kind of how he got his start.
Right.
But he said it was almost like a different world. It was like he wanted to bring light to it. So for you, in your vantage point of Chicago, is it the hip hop scene different than the drill scene that y'all have going on out there, or like what is the?
It's all the same. Like a lot of the artists, and that's why a lot of people get killed and shit like that, because a lot of the street shit tie into the music. You know what I'm saying? So people that's really into it, these blocks that's really into it, they rapping about it. You know what I'm saying? And they dissing each other, and they dissing each other, dead homies, and in the songs, and so it spills over. It's all kind of mixed in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the artists that are doing music are in the streets currently, you know what I'm saying? Or that's where they came from. So it kind of just transitioned over, it all spill in together.
Now that's real, of course one of the notables from just the Chicago area in general is like a Kanye West, to where, he did have the college dropout. He was coming with more lyricism as far as that.
Right.
Even with your music, as far as, pushing the narrative of being a lyricist and actually, spitting, that real talk. Do you cater to like someone like, let's say, a Kanye, as far as the level of success that he had, and as far as, okay, this is the lane I could be in, or do you feel like you need to put a drill track out there, or getting some of that rah-rah just to kind of, because when the eyes on Chicago, they think it's Chirac, and it's like they need to hear that, that whatnot,
Right, I agree. I feel like I do a balance of both. You know what I'm saying? I can do a up-tempo song, or I can do some auto-tune, or you know what I'm saying, or I can come with a more lyrical considered song, or whatever. So I feel like I bring the best of both. You know what I'm saying? I fuse it together.
Now on Ye Flow, you said, and I quote, "I wish my ex sickness and bad luck."
That's the truth. It's the truth, man.
What does she do, man?
Shit, a lot of fuck shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, in the video, I was burning the picture. I don't know if you've seen the video. I was burning the picture, throwing darts at her, shit like that. Like, that's real, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
So you can say you got 99 problems, but a bitch is one, or not one?
It was but not no more.
Man, what's the pettiest shit that you take after a breakup?
Pettiest shit that you take? Shit, a bitch eyelashes. Bitches love their eyelashes.
Just take one.
Take one of them, yeah, take one of them. Shit, take one of them.
So how'd you get to
How did you get to the D-Town, man? What you doing up here, man? I'm down
Shit,
here.
you know,
Down
just
here, yeah. What you doing?
checking out the scene, checking
Yeah.
out the people, you know what I'm saying? Making some connections, you know, just.
Now, when you know, the culture scene up there is so different. When you come to a place like Dallas or anywhere in the South, you know, what does it make you feel like as far as music is concerned and as far as your music is concerned?
It make me feel like, you know, I got a place, you know what I'm saying? Cause if you only in one place and you feel like that one place, you know what I'm saying, your music may not be as growing like you wanted to, but then you get out and go to other places, you be like, oh, well, shit, you know, that's just one place. That shit don't mean nothing, you know what I'm saying? I can get out and go other places where my music may be more appreciated, you know what I'm saying? Or there may be more opportunities to network and get my word out.
Now, when you go to certain places and you hear the culture of the music in that place, do you feel like maybe I should adopt something from here or something from over? Do you take anything, or do you feel like, you know, do you feel like you need to just take a little flavor and, you know, sprinkle it in like that?
I feel like everybody is influenced by, you know what I'm saying, what they're around or what they see or what they may hear or what may, like they inspired by certain artists or certain sounds and stuff like that. So everybody take a little this and a little that from whatever they hear or whatever they like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I just feel like as long as you stay true to who you are, you'll be good, you know what I'm saying, no matter who or what you're influenced by.
Speaking of influences, you know, we were talking on Ye Flow, the cover art for Ye Flow. What does that reside from?
Oh, okay. So that's like from the Kanye. That's from like the Kanye West dropout, college dropout, I think. And so I just told the artist to like mix it in with some heartbreak type shit or some like the Bears fucked up and went through some shit. So that's kind of what it is.
Very dope. Very dope.
I do want to touch on this, man, because we are in a strange time. You know, we have quarantine. So I assume that you're single, and I assume you got some ladies. Like, how do you keep up with them during the quarantine, bro? Like,
Hey,
that's
man, shit, you gotta, you know what I'm
nothing
saying?
but free time.
This bring the real man out, you know what I'm saying? The real game come out, you know what I'm saying? Cause shit, you gotta make the best of the little bit that you can do, you know what I'm saying? You can't really take them out nowhere or do much with them, so you gotta get creative, you know what I'm saying? Dress up your house a little bit, make some, run some bad water, get a little romantic with it in the crib with what you can do, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think that that's kind of like a win towards us? Because we ain't got to take them out on the $200 dates no more.
Yeah, it save us money, shit, it ain't hurting our pockets as much.
Like, man, how's that a win, nigga? Like, still shop online. Fashion over there shut down.
True.
Where you gonna go? You gonna get clean?
Right.
Bitch, she gonna dress up for herself.
For the backyard. For the backyard party. Shit.
Now, when you first started doing music, give me your first 4 bars that you spit that made you knew that you had this rap shit on lock.
Damn. Shit, I don't know, man. That's tough, because I said a lot of crazy shit, a lot of interesting shit. But I say like the newest shit that I say that made me like, nigga, I still got this shit, I can do it. I said, I'm with the 5 and the G's, no conspiracy. And we all got hands like Tyson at 53. So shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that shit shocked me. I'm like, damn, I didn't know I had that.
So with that line, are you a conspiracy theorist?
Hell nah.
Okay, because I was gonna ask you.
Hell nah. That's why I was poking fun at it, cause man.
And to follow up that line, do you think Tyson could go how many rounds? Right about it.
Shit, probably a good 3, man. He
About
out
a
of
good
there.
3. I think he
good
gassed
3.
that
He
3.
out of there. He out of there after
He gassed
that.
that 3.
Hell yeah, it was over with.
Now I do want to ask you this. You pride yourself on lyricism because again, just listening to your music, you still have the traditional art form of you still trying to rap. You have
Right.
metaphors. You have all that stuff, right? Do you think that the younger generation appreciates lyricism?
I say yes and no, because the reason I say yes is because there's still artists that are thriving that are lyrical, you know what I'm saying? Like you got your JColes or you got your Kendrick Lamars and shit like that. Even like, JID or, IDK, whatever. You got all these artists that are still lyrical, that are still thriving. So if that wasn't the case, then they wouldn't be thriving, you know what I'm saying?
And it feels like Chicago has the most diverse artists in the industry.
Man.
They got the
Chance the
all the
Rapper.
way left, straight goons.
Right.
And they got, like you say, the Chance the
the
Rappers, the Commons, and things like that. Who did you look up to? Like, because for a city that has so much talent that has been on the mainstream, Did you look up to anybody in Chicago?
Nah, not really, to be honest with you. Like I like the artists. I like the artists. You know what I'm saying? Now that's doing their thing now. I have appreciation for them. I say more so than the other ones, cause I just feel like they more in touch and more on the ground with what's going on, and they in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real. You were saying as far as even your music maybe not being even if it's not appreciated in, let's say, your neighborhood or in your section, making sure you come out here to like Dallas and things like that. Where's the throatest place as far as you had a fan reach out to you saying that they've been jamming your music?
Canada,
Oh,
Vancouver, Canada. That shit is crazy.
That's very dope. That's very dope.
Yeah. Now, will you be writing your music or freestyling, whichever one that you partake in? What is the best atmosphere you need to create music? What do you like around you?
Shit. I like it to be quiet, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of me by myself, secluded, you know what I'm saying? And just sink myself in my thoughts, and then that's when I had the most focus, you know what I'm saying? When I'm by myself, I can't have a lot of people around and too many distractions and shit like that, because it throws me off, you know what I'm saying?
Now I will ask this, since you are from Chicago, have you ever had a beef on wax?
Hell nah, cause I'm a smoking nigga in real life. Like,
I'm gonna glizzy your bitch ass. Why would I beef with a nigga?
Nah, man.
Nigga kill you, nigga.
I get too emotional and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And I like, I'm short tempered and shit, so like, nah, I couldn't handle that. Nigga diss me, I'm gonna be at his front door.
Now, what you watching on Netflix?
Shit, what did I watch on Netflix recently? I don't know. I seen a little bit of the Dave Chappelle joint, the 842.
What was your take on that?
What was your take on it?
I think he had a good perspective on it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, if you could have your own Netflix series about your music career, what would it look like? What would be the premise?
Shit, just me going around the different neighborhoods, linking with the people, you know what I'm saying, eating different foods, just getting giving everybody a total inside look of how Chicago is, you know what I'm saying, the good and the bad, because I think people focus on maybe just one thing.
Now that's real. Are you up on that? What's that? It's called Be Like Chicago or Chicago Be Like. I forget his name.
Oh, corporate.
Yeah,
corporate. Chicago
are you
Be
up on this channel?
Yeah, I like that shit. Corporate be doing his thing.
Have you ever been? Because Chicago, it's like Dallas, where there's a lot going on. Have you been, as far as involved with anything outside of music in the city, as far as doing anything production wise, whether for IG, YouTube, any commercial things, anything like that?
No, I haven't been like recently. No, not in nothing like that. But I like all those dudes and the things that they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like corporate, you got Skinbone. He be doing his little funny skits. You even got Reggie Baby, but he moved to ATL. But yeah, so I like what they doing. Yeah.
Now I wonder, like, for you being in a big market, right? Like, there's a lot of people out here that would say that they don't get love from their city until they go somewhere else and blow.
Right.
I always wonder about people in other big markets. Do you feel like that?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's one of the biggest complaints about artists in Chicago. They be like, Chicago don't fuck with their own artists, you know what I'm saying? Until they go somewhere else and they get the love, then Chicago later on to fuck with them, like, oh, now he buzzing, so yeah, we gonna fuck with him now. Even when on a radio level, like the radios in Chicago don't fuck with their artists. You know what I'm saying? They'll play some Gucci Man shit before they'll play Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of how it is.
We get that same temperature here. And speaking of, when it comes to being up there, what Dallas artists are even resonating in Chicago on your end?
Shit, I ain't know nothing. Only one that I heard like on the radio probably was Yellow Beezy with the when he had that one song.
Now, do you feel like radio is dying? Or do you feel like that the radio presence is still needed for an artist to flourish?
It's crazy because I was just talking about that. Yeah, I feel like it's not totally dead, but I feel like if you want a commercial success, like a top 40 hit, you need the radio, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't just go off the internet and Spotify and all that shit. You need some type of radio behind you.
So if you could only make one media run, and it was either through blogs like, Us Say Cheese, or just straight radio, which route would you take?
Damn, that's a tough question. Because I feel like you kind of need both. You know what I'm saying? Because they both gatekeepers, you know, in a sense. Damn.
You gotta answer the question. If you had to choose.
I would say the radio. Yeah, I would say the radio.
It's programming, man.
Yeah.
Put it in your head. As far as you know, you mentioned streamings and of course, you know, hitting the blogs. What's the last CD you pressed up?
CD.
When was it? He said CD.
I don't even know last time I held a CD in my hand. Shit,
That's
like,
crazy, man. I just keep, you know, just the fact that's gone the way of the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Like,
that
damn,
shit.
CD used to be like the most important thing. Like, why haven't they even? I don't even know if they even put it in cars anymore. That's how crazy it is.
I ain't seen one in a minute.
Nah, definitely. When it comes to your brand, man, as far as of course, you know, with this music, it's a business.
Right.
Of course, the music is a part of what you're selling, but it's technically you're selling.
Correct.
What else outside of the music are you doing, or would you like to do as far as to push your brand to the next level?
I'm doing podcasting. I just kind of got into that. You know what I'm saying? I got a podcast called Brain on Drugs. So I'm just kind of pushing that.
I like the title.
Yeah. Brain on Drugs. Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I can see the logo being hard.
That's kind of really the extent of what I do as far as outside of music. Yeah.
Man, Live Nation said they may not come back until 2021 to fall. How much trouble are these artists in, do you think?
Shit, I think they find innovative ways to make money. Like, you know, with the Tory Lanez quarantine radio, he made it to where now you can make money off. Instagram is gonna be monetized and shit, so where artists can make money off Instagram and performing on YouTube live shows where they can make money and OnlyFans and shit like that.
Don't tell me you thought of
Nah, niggas finna be breaking these bitches' backs.
Yeah, man.
Now, but I'm not gonna lie. I work, you know, I got many jobs, but I sell beer at like the sporting events, right?
Mm-hmm.
And never in my lifetime did I think a sporting event would not be happening.
Right.
So for a lot of people, this is like a different kind of wake up call. Like, oh shit, at any moment, this shit can all be gone. So like for you, did that hit you? Like, did the quarantine hit you like, damn, bro, like in the drop of a dime, all this shit don't even matter. Money don't matter.
Yeah.
Nothing really matters, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of always was thinking like that because I'm like, shit, you always got to have a backup plan, like a bunch of backup plans in case one shit don't work out, or you got to plan for something to not work out, you know what I'm saying? Because everything don't always work out the way you want it to or the way you plan. So I always be thinking like, damn, what if shit changed, or what if the way of doing things changed today or tomorrow? We got to always figure out a different way, you know what I'm saying, or a plan B.
No, for real. And you know, an outcome of the quarantine, of course, you had the George Floyd situation, in which, of course, protests started. What are your thoughts on that? Were you out there protesting? Were you in the streets, or were you doing anything as far as, you know, regarding that matter?
No, but I wish I could have, you know what I'm saying, did more, but you know, with I got a lot of stuff going on myself, but I did try to do some stuff and get involved and try to do some mentorship and stuff like that, which I'm working on that now, and just support, try to be more aware and inform people that I know and of what's going on, and have people inform themselves, and try to support black businesses more and try to support each other more, you know what I'm saying? And I celebrated Juneteenth this year for the first time, you know, and shit like that. Just try to be more aware, you know.
How big would the stimulus check have to be this next go round for you to, for Trump to get your vote?
God damn. Oh no, man. I don't think any amount of money could buy my vote from that motherfucker. He crazy, man. He crazy, man. He crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. If this hoe is 3,500.
You said you might go for 35, huh?
What if he promised you your 40 acres and a mule?
God damn.
He don't give you that 40 acres. 40 acres in a Cadillac. 40 acres in a Cadillac.
Yeah, I think he might get it then with the 40 acres. Yeah.
Hey, how come no artist has made an album cover called Kung Flu?
Kung Flu.
Kung Flu.
That'll be, you know, that's smart though.
No,
that'd be smart.
That's the most flagrant shit I heard Trump say, man. I ain't gonna lie.
It's wild.
This nigga flagrant. 2020, man, and above. Is it smart for artists to drop projects? And are you gonna drop a project during this quarantine?
I think it is, and it can be because
you can win, because you're an artist, you're a lyricist.
Right, and the thing is with streaming and stuff, that we can use that to our advantage, because people don't have to go in the stores and buy CDs or none of that shit. We can still make money by people sitting in their crib and going on their phone and streaming our shit, you know, or watching our videos on YouTube or, you know, shit like that. So I feel like if you market it the right way, you know what I'm saying, and you strategize, you can still be effective and put out music and make money from it and be successful.
I almost feel like overnight artists are forced to start their own YouTube channels and monetize and figure out a way to make money because this shit just happens so quick that I don't think the music business will ever be the same. I don't think video directors will have videos on their channels no more like that. These artists have to get smarter in order to survive stuff like this, but this is to their advantage, I think.
Yeah.
Like you said, because you can monetize online.
Yeah.
What are the other creative things that you think that you're gonna do going forward, not knowing whether the pandemic is gonna go away or when it's gonna go away, to keep sustaining, you know what I'm saying, through this music industry?
I say the biggest thing is creating timeless music, you know what I'm saying? Because if you create a music that's just for the moment, you know what I'm saying, or trendy or whatever that shit is, like that shit ain't gonna last. But if you create music that people can go back and listen to months from now and be like, damn, that shit still means something, or that shit still touch me in a way, you know what I'm saying? That shit means the most. I think making timeless music.
That's real.
Yeah.
And you know, listening to your music and going down your timeline, October 27, 2016, man, is a significant date. If you want to touch on that.
Damn, y'all did y'all research. God damn, yeah. I had a son that passed away. He was born without a heartbeat and went through full term and everything, and shit just went left real quick. And actually having to be there and go through that, I've been to a lot of funerals and I know a lot of people that passed away, but like seeing a baby, you know what I'm saying, having to bury a baby, that shit is touching on another level, you know.
And just even taking that and, you know, putting that into your art, putting that into your music, did it change you like for the better going forward?
I think so. I think it made me stronger, you know what I'm saying? And also, I think in a bad way, because now I'm kind of numb to that, because I'm like, shit, if I can go through that, I think that's the worst thing that somebody can go through, then nothing else won't move me. That's why I'm like, pandemic my ass, fuck that shit. Like, I've been going through shit forever, you know, I done went through the worst of the worst shit, so that shit ain't gonna move me, you know what I'm saying?
Now, being a father and coming from Chicago, you know, does it affect the type of music you make? Because, you know, on one end, you have to be on the spectrum of how do I make music to protect my children and from a certain type of lifestyle, but from another spectrum, it's, you know, I still gotta get my shit off.
Right. I just think that it's making them aware. I try to make them aware of both sides. Like, I don't try to lie to them or make shit like it is what it is. I let them know, like, look, if you do this, this is what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? If you make bad choices or certain choices, these are the consequences that come with it. You know what I'm saying? If you say certain things, you're gonna have consequences behind it. You gotta deal with it. Or if you do certain things, you're gonna have to deal with this and that. So just being transparent with them, I think is the most important thing, you know? So they can hear my music and be like, well, I see you said this in a song. I'm like, yeah, I said that in a song, but I'm willing to stand by that and deal with whatever come behind it. And you gotta understand that as well when you grow up and deal with things.
That's real. So with everything that you've kind of taken in and you endured and you kind of learned from, if you had the opportunity to go back and talk to your 10-year-old self, what advice would you give young you coming up in this game, man?
Stay away from trifling ass hoes, man. Fuck that shit, man. That's the best advice I can give myself. For real.
And you know what though? You probably wouldn't listen to yourself, bro. It's hard.
It's hard. Yeah.
You got any shout outs, brother?
I want to shout out, you know what I'm saying, Big D, you know what I'm saying, for bringing me out here.
Shout out Big D and Mogul, the motherfucking Mogul.
Hey, let's definitely take a moment to shout out Big D, man, because, you know, not only for yourself, but he's looking at a lot of artists that do come through the city, and of course making sure they get not only their media run, but just get them acclimated to Dallas culture and things like that. So definitely want to take time to shout out Big D, man, for doing his thing, man, for real.
Yeah.
And he was my neighbor. Real neighbor.
And shit, you know, y'all, I appreciate y'all for having me. You know, the city of Dallas, You know, everybody, you know what I'm saying, that tune in, that fuck with me, that support me. Whether you like it or whether you don't, just tune in and I appreciate it.
Did you have a club appearance and they canceled the shit last minute because of this Texas shit?
No, I
okay.
did. No, I did. No, I ain't had it. I ain't had it. Nah.
And for anybody who want to get in contact with you for any bookings or features, how would they do that?
My Instagram is RedJak Made Lemonade. You know what I'm saying? And the email is in the bio of the, or you can contact me via Instagram DM directly. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no manager or nothing, so I answer the shit directly. It just be me. Shit, that's the way. You know, the main way. IG.
Man, RedJak, man, representing the west side of Chicago in this big, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real
I appreciate it.
doing real business, man. Out here in these streets, man. We support everything you're doing. We want to see more from you. When you get lit, don't forget, come fuck with the Real Life Street Stars, man. We are your family, boy, and you are a Real Life Street Star.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Shout out Real Life Street Stars, nigga. Move. Hey.